Alright, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video than what I usually do. I usually try to show you guys my ugly face in almost every video, and I can't remember the last time really that I did one without face cam. In fact, I think it was actually in 2019 when I was talking about all the Creation Club content and stuff coming out, and I would just play some Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order in the background because I was kind of obsessed with that game at that time being. And again, I kind of feel like I want to make some more videos like that. I feel like that would be a little bit fun just to have, gameplay in the background, do a lot of editing, this and that, but just not with the face cam. So pretty much same videos I usually make, just without the face cam. But something's actually popped up recently where I figured I'm going to probably be making a lot of videos on this, and that actually has to do with the, Bethesda announcements that they did at sort of E3. It was Xbox's thing. It wasn't actually E3 in the end. Apparently E3 is going to be back on next year. But it turns out again, they made a whole lot of announcements, one being Fallout 5, a bunch of Starfield announcements. They talked about Elder Scrolls, this and that. But again, those will be all for different videos because I actually wanted to talk about something that I saw in the Starfield gameplay that went for about 15 minutes. That I highly recommend you guys going and checking out. I did do a full reaction to the Starfield gameplay, which is out on my channel right now. But essentially, they showed us a ton of things, and I mean a hell of a lot of things. One of them actually being settlements are coming into Starfield. Now, I don't believe it has been confirmed what they are actually going to be called. Again, they might just be called settlements again. I wouldn't ultimately be surprised on that. But from just watching the gameplay, you can tell these settlements are way different than Fallout 4 and are so much better. Now, in my opinion, Fallout 4 settlements is probably one of the best things about Fallout 4. I think it's no secret at this point that Fallout 4 is my all-time favorite game. I have spent thousands of hours on that game, a lot of hours which I have been building settlements. And there are a lot of things that are coming back that are pretty similar, just placing down normal things. I'm assuming generators and all of that type of stuff will be pretty similar to what they were in Fallout 4. But what's actually going to be happening is, it seems like in Starfield, you're actually not going to have necessarily settlers, but people who will actually work at your station or settlement and will potentially collect resources for you and have somewhat of an actual purpose. Now, again, it's not confirmed whether or not they will build on your settlement. I think what will happen is you will build everything. You'll build your station, this and that, but you will actually hire people to do something. Todd Howard actually described it as being a system where you would meet people across the universe, or the galaxy, whatever they want to call it, and you would actually speak to them and hire them to come back to your settlement and do stuff like that. That's pretty much what they're kind of, talking about right there, which I find to be really interesting. The prospect of having someone come and work for my camp, and I can assign them to maybe go and collect resources. Let's just say I need iron or something like that. Go and scout the planet for resources, I think would be a really cool thing. And Todd Howard has specifically said that there are going to be a lot of planets that are going to have different purposes. And again, there's going to be over 1,000 planets apparently in the game, which makes me think at least well over 500 of them will just be planets with probably nothing on them except resources and stuff like that. He also described it as saying that you will find planets where you just simply like the view, and that's where you want to put your settlement. And I think I will be one of those people that personally will find a planet that has a cool view, and I will put my settlement there, etc. But there are other people out there that want to grind the game, and they're going to find the planets that have the best resources, or the resources they need, and they'll put their settlement there and do it kind of like that. And I wouldn't imagine this would be like how I would imagine they'd be like camps in Fallout 76, but what I'm hoping is you will have multiple of them. Like in Fallout 76, you can only have one camp at a time. But because this game is not online or anything like that, I think it'd be a really cool feature if you can have multiple planets going at once, where you've got settlements there mining all the type of resources and stuff that you need. It would also be awesome though if they did, you know, somehow set up a feature where maybe some settlers or something were on the run and you were able to still take them in and I guess give them something to do. I think that's what I'm imagining it will kind of be. But essentially, settlements will actually have a purpose now. And I really don't think Bethesda are going to make it like Sim Settlements, the mod. For those of you who don't know what Sim Settlements is, essentially, you actually basically hire a bunch of settlers to go and, like, build your settlement, really. That's kind of, I guess, a pretty easy and short-term way of describing it for someone who has never played it. Again, there's a lot more to it than that. But I wonder if they will add, a kind of Sim Settlements component to it where eventually settlers will build and build and build. And what I think would be eventually pretty cool is, we know mods have been doing this for a while and all of this type of stuff, and it only works if really you know your console or PC can take it, but that's actually extending the build limit. And imagine if you could build like your own big city and you got the settlers to like somewhat contribute to actually building that. I think that would be a really cool prospect and something that I'm very interested in maybe seeing actually happen. But again, of course, I would really like to hear all of your thoughts and opinions on this down below. Do you guys think everything I said will eventually come true, like with the Sim Settlement, stuff like that? Are you guys excited now that settlements kind of actually have a purpose now? Do you guys think that's going to be really cool? Do you think it will still be very similar to Fallout 4, or it will mainly just be hiring people to do stuff for you? Again, I would definitely really like to know, because myself personally, I would still like to have a big city where not everyone's working for me. You know, I still have people wandering around doing their whole entire thing, like on Fallout 4. I would still love that. But again, definitely let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on that. Are you guys excited for Starfield? Are you as excited as I am? Because I know I'm definitely very excited for this game. Don't forget to subscribe to my IRL/Long channel and my sports channel. All of them will be getting linked in the description down below. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.